Alive, we're good. Alright, we just finished the meal drop off. Massage, your coffee was delicious, thank you. I'd like to have a taste next time too, but this is the start of a new career, yeah. So we have to say goodbye. Right, so these are robots. You have to do eyeless stuff. Look for the consciousness. Which this is related to. But this one's temporary, so we're gonna do this one. The receptacle. Let's. Down here. Stuff I'm missing. Oh yeah, an underground point here. Wait, why is it showing curry? There's two curries. Wait. Who is curry? We doubled the curry. Like straight off that cliff. Oh, we're back at his original camp. We see. Is this ice here and burning? Guess so? I remember that. The music's gotten kind of ominous. Hello. You feel sore, Lamar. That is a strange feeling. Hey, Lamar, what's up? It's about my child, Loveless. Loveless, what a beautiful name. She chose it herself. I helped her awaken. I guess it's a similar feeling to human parents raising their kids. I suppose. You should talk with, I don't know if it's Sepe or Cape. It's like crepe without the R, so I guess it's Cape. My dad. Just hope you're not as stifling with your kid as he is. I wish I could, Saj. What do you mean? My child shut down. Oh no. Lamar, I'm so sorry. I want my child to have a place where she can rest in peace. This way I will be able to say goodbye. I can help you. Do you have anything in mind? I was thinking about a tomb. I feel the need to say goodbye. Even though other robots would find that pointless. I'll help you build that tomb. What do you want exactly? I've never been to a human funeral ceremony myself. I can access the consortium's archives. I'd like to have flowers and an item that represents Loveless Well. What kind of item would represent Loveless Well? If you like to play music, there should be an instrument somewhere where we live. Oh, but the refuge is so big, don't you know where exactly I should look? The child spent a lot of time at the top of the tower. Flowers are on the first floor. Alright then, an instrument at the top of the tower will get that as well as some flowers. Thank you, Saj. I'll stay here to get the place ready. Flowers. You'll be able to find these items around the refuge. Condolences, Lamar. What is... I picked up a flower. Alright. Those were the food flowers. Okay. Ornamental flower. Need to get another one. And another one. Really need two? Pick up so many. I think that's all of them. Now to the top of the tower we go. Remember the way up. Unless if it's the top of that tower. We will take that way on our way back though. Stuff there. I didn't go in here last. Instrument. Glockenspiel. No, I didn't want to fall dead. Fine. Hey Lamar, I have everything you wanted. Good, let's put them all in the tomb. By the way, what happened to your child? The concern, they deactivated her. What? Here? How did that happen? My child wanted to hear the voice of robots from other planets again. So she logged into the interspatial cloud. And is that a dangerous thing to do? In the past it was not. Nowadays it is. Concern wishes to deactivate all of Segala's robots. They know we miss being in contact with other planets. They made sure to disable our connections to the cloud. That's horrible. But it is our reality. That is why it's vital to gather the Segala robots' consciousnesses. We all need to migrate to a server where we can be safe. You want to say a few words? What should I say? They should talk about one of the qualities of your child. Loveless, you were fearless, you were capable of everything and scared of nothing. Nothing could stop you, not even your body. No parent should have to bury their child. I think that Loveless was probably very strong, and her consciousness will always be present in your heart, Lamar. Thank you, Sock. Please close the tomb now. Use the grapple hook. My thoughts with you, Lamar. I'll soon close the tomb with my van's grapple hook, so feel free to come by. Come lay some flyers with the villagers. We'll also try to go. Thank you all. Yeah, the tomb is closed. Let's go back to see Lamar. Maybe I should have gone in and looked at the robot before I actually closed the tomb. A little late now, though. God, thank you for your help. You don't need to thank me, by the way. We also write epitaphs on tombs of the departed. You could write one if you feel the need to. Sounds like a good idea. Lodge, have you ever experienced grief? Yes. My sister disappeared 6 years ago. Our hearts quickly understood what was happening. He died. We had a ceremony similar to this one. Did it help? In a way? We got to say goodbye, but grief remains. I see. Something we have to live with. And now you received a distress signal revealing you may have been wrong this whole time. That must be tough. Thank you for sharing your experience, Saj. Nothing. It helps to talk about these kinds of things. Can I do anything else for you? I'd like to do something for my child. Love to do. Watch a movie. Oh, what kind of movie? Something like the Milky Way Stella Corgi series? Haha, no. Loveless loved movies from previous millenniums. That's old. Especially this trilogy with a little kid throwing a magical jewel in a volcano. Lord of the Rings? So, are you with me? Oh, and it has to be the long restored version. Lord of the Rings? Restored version? For Loveless. That's quite fascinating. Dodge, CC. I understand why you love it so much. Got components. Most old movies are always the same kind of tragic story. See if they're from a different period. Hope it's not prophetic. Okay, well, since we're already out here, let's check out this underground. We need to start checking out the underground. On one of the places I've already done with Hyla, so I won't be backtracking to it probably. Thank you for your help. I can feel can now become lost. It's a pleasure to be there with you, Lamar. I only understand what you're going through. Keep in mind, we'll always be there. Actually climb up because there's a thing up here, right? Yeah. How do I get up on the building? Through here. Goes down. It must have been up this way. I'm a fool. I am a fool. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I really am a fool. I just slid right off. Not stop at all. Get up here from what music we got? Okay. Neat. Need to have, don't I? Oh, I didn't want to. Refuge cellars. Up down there. Pull up here, across here. Must go down at some point. Oh hey, Brother Watts. Oh yes, supervisor. Wait, 6 years ago. Wait, what? I knew I'd seen your face before. Have you seen my sister 6 years ago? Oh, probably. We talked for a little bit. Wow, that's great. What is she doing here? You know, I've lost many fragments of my memory, but she was looking for receptacles to get in contact with the Trask. But why? I'd really like to help you, but my memory. Would it help if I transferred you to my server and brought you to the refuge? The refuge? Why not? Let's do that. Ooh. No consciousness available for startup. Okay, so we got one. Under consciousness. Perfect. I hope the transfer is not that painful. Turing, bring it here as soon as you can. I'll get the components ready. A teleporter? Oh, hey. Wow. That's impressive. Yeah, you connected the receptacles. We'll finally be able to see what the confirmed hidden in there. Come on, let's go. Sorry, I got the rest of this place to explore first. I'll be back. Spending the day checking underground shipments. They're rough all the same. I hope they were well paid, but knowing the concern, somehow I don't think so. All the trade unions dissolved during the last general strike. That was the start of the Helios Project more than 100 years ago. I assume that's slightly faster than walking over the back. Oh. Wait, this took me back out straight into the refuge. Interesting. That would explain why it says the refuge cellars. I guess while I'm here I can drop off the consciousness. Can I even get... Should I try to get up there to grapple? I don't know that I can. Can I attach a grapple hook? Not to him. Oh, I can do it from here. Cool. Shortcut! This blown with me. Consciousness detected. Transferring. Don't forget to obtain your reward of components. Okay. I got to go back to the refuge cellar to go into that. At least I know I don't have to go back there now. Again. I wonder if I'd die if I dropped it. There's a way back. I mean, place the teleport to car. See what's down here. Oh, it won't let me. Won't let me, boo. Okay, see what we can salvage in here. I know there are access codes around here. Appreciate if you could go find them. See the access. We get the cart in. There. Oh, it has the pole, okay. Look, well, not in this horrendous view, and it'll be easy to see. I do have. Looks like I somehow them both. No, I don't need them. I could have done it without redoing it. I don't know. Grass fragment. Found something great. Making progress about the transfers, but something is off. More than just the network being damaged. Someone deliberately encoded the access keys during the disaster 40 years ago. The consortium trying to protect the industrial secrets again? No. That's what Grants used to think. Now I realize someone else has been interfering with these systems. Wait, Grants looked into the problem? Mm-hmm. And studied everything on this planet. I need to go back to the garage to decipher these codes. Go to the receptacle. I'll join you there. Hello again. The witch! He closed the door. Quickly to the receptacle. Wait, what? Hello again, witch. What do you think you're doing? Where is Neffel? I told you not to get involved in all this. Neffel escaped, at least I have you. But, really are crazy, you know that? Neffel's very sly, and they didn't tell you their real objectives. What? Do you even know what they were doing 6 years ago when your sister went missing? It's impossible. Maybe you should have asked them earlier. Let me out. Never. What? What is happening to me? Everything stopped. Your aunts? Help. What? What? Are we just sleeping now? This is all a dream. Okay. I don't want to sleep again. What am I doing here? Oh, you're finally up. Neffel. Transferred to the garage, but you collapsed right away. It's true that all of this is difficult. I'm getting tired of it. I get it. It's got trapped during the transfer. There was a witch in the underground again. You haven't told me everything, Neffel. What happened with Grant 6 years ago? I want to know everything. You're right. Sorry, I'll explain everything. With Grants, we had a plan. You already know that the Taras disaster is the reason why the consortium left the planet 40 years ago. We wanted to fix that. We planned to turn off the machine in order to stop the storm in its magnetic field. We did exactly what we're doing right now. Searching for receptacles, fixing the network. But we always ended up failing at what we were trying to do. She told me she'd seen silhouettes, just like you now. Silhouettes? I guess that she just got tired of that at some point. She couldn't handle having to come and go between Sigalo and Helios. People treating her like she was nothing over there. Spending days going through underground facilities. One day she was gone. Nothing, no message. Spent years reflecting on what happened. Now I know. She must have hopped in her spaceship and tried to go through the storm on her own. No. I think she was here all this time a few miles away. Sorry for keeping all of that to myself. I just accepted the situation, thinking she gave everything up. It went on in my head. How could she abandon everyone like that? Even her family, and even me. She just wanted everyone to have a better future. That's it. I see what the witch was talking about now. You want to turn off the Trask. That's what Grants was planning to do, but the most important thing is to find her. We'll think about the rest later. Get back to the garage so we can think about the next thing to do, okay? Alright, I'll think about it. Banjo time. Okay. Be able to activate a new relay from the locker. Keep in mind you can transfer it. There from the garage will be faster. Should put the frame inside to activate the next relay. Well, the data will look last time exactly. Okay, so we got a Hyla thing to do and some underground places to go. I do Hyla, the docks. I do want to see this point of interest too. Wait, is an underground back at Rose's Retreat? Alright, that thing I couldn't get into. I'm gonna do that first, because I don't think I'm gonna really backtrack there. Not. I don't think there's a quest that's gonna make me backtrack here, so let's just go this way now. Get that underground conscious. That was some driving, yeah, because we'll come out here, I guess. Nothing to hack to get in though. Hack this room. Message from Grants or Pop. On the night of roses, so don't wait for me for dinner. No bad time to catch up over a cup of tea. Liz and Grant spent entire evenings talking. You know your dad is very clumsy, but he loves you a lot. Okay, so how do we get this open is the question. Because it's either here or at the other site. Looks like... Oh, there is a relay here. So actually maybe we will come back here when setting up relays and stuff. Maybe I can't go underground here until I do that. Not seeing anything to have to get underground. Maybe this underground we do have to come. I have no idea. Anyways, I'm still convinced the witch is my sister. It makes the most logical sense. The previous witch saved her or warned her or something and she took over. Okay, there's a few viewpoint things from over here. Right. Yeah, there's like these two up here. Think I'll gang up there. Oh, this might have to do with some hacking to get this open though. Oh yeah, I see it. No, it's not. Not the thing. Yes. That angle sure isn't good. Okay, how do I... There's seriously nothing to hack anywhere? Right down. What do I have to do? Don't understand. Oh, I just had to run across the whole time. Haha. Ah. Well. Message from Grants for Neffel. We don't resonate so much in the end. I'm doing this for Sigel, not because I'm having fun. Oh, they're breaking up. Do what? So I can become a space pilot? Hmm. Okay, but where's the question mark thing? It's like up. Fucking goat me. Big ominous place in here. Oh, I am gonna have to come back here later. I see. Well, the other landmark's probably at the end. At least I got the landmarks. Village wind turbines. Ah. Even bigger when you're right next to it. When I was young, a sound would lull me to sleep when I was in the village. Should have gotten it on tape. When I got to Space City, it took me a few years to get used to all the new noises. Today I barely noticed them. It was just constant commotion in Space City, so here it's almost silent by comparison. Very above. A cool area though. I could have found this so much earlier if I just tried jumping across the gap early. Good view. I wonder if you can get up on that balloon thing over there. Finally figured out those landmarks. Time to go help Hyla. Immediately hit rock. Looked impressive for like half a second. I need to. I'm so bad at driving. Ooh. There you are, Sarge. Took you long enough. Today's plan is to tackle the docks. Why is that? An inevitable step for my studies, Sarge. I don't think the consortium was into cruising. Look at the size of this huge concrete monster. I'd love to know what this port was for. All these containers, I'd say it's a port made for storage. You're only seeing the surface of the whole thing. We need to uncover the core of its system. As a researcher, it's necessary that I find sources for my theories. I plan to get to these sources with your gadgets and your mobility. Curiosity. It doesn't hide when I've been somewhere. Although it no longer says what this area. Everything's done. Yeah, it doesn't. So the Caribbean forest is. There's 4 undergrounds left. I know I can get in the lab. I'm pretty sure I can get in the laboratory. Careful not to fall into the water, though. More useful if you're not all wet. Can't wait to read these archives. Alright. Puzzle time. Off, easy door open. Oh, there's just a storehouse for the docks. Stuff in. Not a lot of stuff. This taking me underground. The underground section. Oh yeah, I see. I see our friend down there. Check out what's up here before we go down. Oh, I guess we're going down. Cool. We did not make the jump. This is incredible. There's every electronic gadget I could ever want here. Even so, I feel quite anxious here. This is the most dreary tunnel I've seen. Wait, the witch. Was she guiding me then? The witch we didn't follow because we went over top? Yes, it was her. Transformer. It was the same witch as 40 years ago. Wait, what? The same witch? There's always just like her 40 years ago. Well, she told me that she was a witch. She was looking for a receptacle, but there's none here. It's been moved somewhere else. A few days later, the trash stopped responding, and no one's come to see me since. A weird coincidence. But wait, you've been here all this time? Yes, but I don't get bored. I'm actually reflecting on historical epistemology. Not like I have a lot of work these days. Why would someone put a robot with a consciousness inside a transformer? You also find it odd, so it's not just me. I guess it was common at the time? You say about leaving this place to join the refuge. Oh, I couldn't ask for so much. But of course, I will be able to share some of my thoughts. Hey, well, we got robot consciousness. One more of those. But I'm not crazy. The witch is here. I saw her. Is this a trap? Unfortunately, it doesn't hit as hard when you go over the top. I see a light here. Is there a component? No, I'm imagining it. Cool. There are components here. I don't even know if I need components anymore. I keep collecting. Fucking Christ. I keep getting fucking scam calls, and I'm so sick of them. Be non-stop. I'm at the point where I'm just not answering my phone anymore, unless if there's actual caller ID and it says it's from like a place I know. Hopefully, no one needs to get a hold of me for any reason. I'm just not gonna fucking answer. Why is there a... It seems like the most pointless... on both sides. Why is that suspicious to me? Seems like they were loading containers with trash. When it was ready to go, it seems like the boat never came. Well, got our archives. Why are these archives in the trash? I should bring them to Hyla. Anything else here, though? I like how you could potentially have done all this other puzzling and not found it, because it's just in the trash there. All these other paths to go. You could never find Be Convinced. You have to like zip line over here. It's like, no, it's just over there in the trash. Stuff in there if I can get in there. Down. We were able to get on the other side of before, but not on the zip line across there now, too. I guess that's another path up I could take it. Use this line. Something flickering in there. Question is, how do we power this on? Keep calling. Jesus fucking Christ, that's the third time in a row. And they're all from different numbers, which is like also really obvious. It's not the same number calling back persistently. It's always a different number. It's the same thing when you hang up on them. They call back immediately within a second from another number. Like, oh, okay, this is drop down. Maybe? No, because that doesn't get me in. Shit. Maybe not a drop down. No! Okay, how do I do this then? How do I get into this section? Very stuck. Anywhere I can hack. The door I can open? No, how do I... Because that looks like the door that I need power on. That door. I'm missing something. There's something I have missed somewhere. Not sure where. Oh, there's a button right there. Duh. That is what I meant. Okay, cool. A lot of exceptional components. That just got me more components. Did that do anything to upstairs, though, in that one door that's not open? No, this is still closed. Not sure how to open it or if I even... I think I see components in there, so you definitely can open it. So. Question is very much how. I don't see anything over here that would make sense. Unsure, because the only thing, look at that texture for is it looks like it comes to this, but this is broken. Where do we go from here? Do I need another tool I don't have or something? Well, hopefully it's only components up in there, because I got no idea. We got Isla's stuff, though. And the consciousness. In the archives, it's up to you now. Wonderful, that's all I was waiting for. By the way, I found them in a trash container that is ready to be shipped out. Sensor may have wanted to hide its secrets before leaving. Everything makes sense now. Bet you don't know what these containers used to hold. and was still found some. I was sure about it, but it's actually not the case. They actually held giant capsule parts. According to reports I'm reading, the whole planet is full of factories. That's not new. The consortium is already exploited off Sagalo. So I only have access to our local mycelium network. I couldn't be sure about it earlier. Each part of the plant had a specific role. And what is the role of this one? Seems we're in the region called Trask. Yeah, the Trask. You know, it's the machine which caused the incident in the storm. Is that what you call the anomaly? According to the archives, Trask means tactical, automatized, revolutionary astronomical armament system for kinetic devices. I think I heard it's a huge electromagnetic cannon that launches stuff. That's what the satellite is for. It's used to calibrate the cannon. The Labotech factory made modules meant to be sent. As for the docks, they were to receive capsule parts that were wrapped around those modules. We're almost there, but we still need to understand what the Trask is exactly. It's a giant space gun. Sure, we're not tackling a subject that's beyond us? Absolutely not, Saj. I'll give you another meeting point soon. What do all these sea vehicles look like? Yeah. Almost done, Saj. I'll ping you for the next step. Emoji. I don't know if there's another day, though, to do. If I go to map, map doesn't really. So, well, we've got one to return right now, so we'll take that one back. Oh, Jesus. That is not safe driving. Not what I thought was going to happen. Not underneath, is it? Never tried just walking under here. You can't really. Sort of can get a bit of the way, but... Okay, I guess you can, but not really anything down here. Okay, but that means we've checked all the underground south of the refuge, so now we can start working our way to the northern ones. I'm going to refuge. I guess maybe you don't need to stop by every time. Feels kind of right to do. Okay, so for now, we'll go back to the aqueduct. Do that mission. Then we'll go to Labotech Underground. Work our way north. I'm like, what's those noises out there? Oh, it's the garbage. Oh, it's... Did they take that zip line over there yet? Oh, this is the one I think that goes to Roses, maybe? No, this is the one that goes up here. Rose is gonna be the last one. I've not taken this over. Aqueduct watched. We've got almost all of these spots now. I want the components. Oh. Aqueduct archives. That'll help when Hyla wants to come here, inevitably. I'm a bit worried, though, that because we didn't do the first Hyla run on the first night, it's gonna, like, do a thing where it's like, well, you didn't do the nights in the right order, so you're not gonna be able to now or something. You know what I mean? I've been in here before. Get here at the time. Get stuck by the weirdest things in here. Okay, we continue our way north. Now I can actually do stuff. Last time I came here, I didn't have the zip line. We were very limited in what we could do. I see the bot down there. Okay, but like 500 components. Woo! It was a good thing I kept picking up all those components. Oh, I mean, yeah. Not. Turn to van, it's fine. There. What do you mean there's not enough space to get out? And then you got out anyways, what? Where's the way in? That's not the robot. Ah, where does that lead to? That's strong lights, but I'm not jumping down there. One-way ticket to the heart of Sagala. I guess I did have to go around the back way here, but I am confused. I do not see. It's also cool. Huh? I feel like one of these doors is not supposed to be closed, but I'm not sure which one. Maybe I can hack one. Oh. Do not understand. I have to hit the two switches inside. Switch opens that door. That switch opens downstairs, so I assume I have to go... Okay, so it has to be these switches somehow, but I don't know how they work, because they look like... They look like you can grab them with this. How do I... Is there something I am missing? Let me... That I need to build. Energy cable to power old device. Oh, it is. Okay. No, it's asked you. Cool. That is what I'm missing. I am missing a tool. Means I can get to that thing. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I just jumped across the one thing, but this means I should be able to get into that room in the aqueducts. Not the aqueducts, but the other port area. Chapter 6, hanging. 16 days since grants. I guess one of the ones I would have had to go to, I would have ran into this problem eventually. I guess. Transformer relay. Make this last tool. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but at least we'll be able to find the last fragments now. We're getting close to finding grants. Finally understand what happened. Alright, let's try this energy cable. Roger, ready to make the ultimate sacrifice in the name of science. Oh, because your motorized pulley wasn't dangerous enough? This time it's different. Making me scared. Well, a cable in the van that will make you able to redirect the energy of its battery. In other words, this van is a source of powered system. Let's see if everything works for it. I'll pretend not to be scared. Oh, and I can still grapple on it. With this energy cable, you should be able to access the last fragments. Alright, I'll go back to Aqueduct to activate the last relays. Please never give up. I'll do something about the SandWitch. Thank you, Nephilim. Your answer is everything to me. I'll never let anything happen to you. That doesn't sound right to me anymore. Alright, let's go back to Aqueduct. Well, sure, we'll end up finding the right fragment eventually. That sounds very fake now. Several unread messages. Spring study assistant. Contract is almost coming to end, Lodge. I still need attempts. One less time. Find me at the aqueduct. Guess I can't back out now. Reminder, 18 days since distract signal. This automatic reminder service expires now. You'll receive the bill in the near future. Okay, so there's Rose's Retreat, which we need to find the way down. There's this over here. There's Highlight the Aqueduct. We're going to go to the docks first. I want to go into that place I couldn't go into. Then we'll go to the aqueduct. And then to the Lavotech underground. We'll make our loop. My new power. Luckily I found the aqueduct thing for Silas, so that will be trivial. I can also get back up here fast now. Woo. Well, maybe not. Well, it got me to here. That's farther. Got to backtrack this whole way. Alright, let's see what's in. Components. And note to look at. For the job, the paperwork is always done last. Hey, this looks like a memo. That goes for the consortium board of directors too. They allowed them to completely disregard the ecological and environmental standards. How can that be? It's that they're going to pay all the fines that were imposed and compensate for the emissions and biodiversity loss by investing in the huge natural reserves in space? What is this crazy talk? Truth is, they weren't concerned about any of that. Whether it's today or 40 years ago. Memo about respecting, or not in this case, the concerns environmental standards. Interesting, and that's a thing I got permanently. An item. Makes me think it might matter or something. This. And we're off to see Hyla. Kind of took the long way around here for some. Question though is, where has Hyla set up? Whoa, that's funky. Where are you? Better vantage. Oh, that's Hyla. Dodge, my favorite assistant. How did you get up there? Took time to climb up here, but it's got a nice view of these capsules. Look at that, Saj. These are capsules coming from containers in the docks. They look empty. That's because they've never been used. Or I feel like the room right next to them is the key we're looking for. I guess I'll need to explore every nook and cranny to look for archives. You're smart. I'm sure you'll go far, Saj. Find the information I need, you'll be free from your duties. I'll have a big party to celebrate the end of my studies. A party? You really think we'd finish this and just part with a simple goodbye? For a young Renato such as I, an achievement like this one is a rite of passage. Anyway, let's talk about this later. You should find the Aqueduct archives first. Don't bother, I already found them. I think I almost recruited Olivia in the first place. I'm so glad you came back. Dodge, we made it. What was the purpose of the Aqueduct, in your opinion? To combine receptacle relays. It's indeed mentioned in the archives. That would mean it has nothing to do with our studies. It seems that this aqueduct actually had two purposes. The first was to be the main operational center of the region. This way, engineers could monitor docks like Labotech as well as all their robots. But the second function is more interesting. Seems like the aqueduct is the entrance of a tunnel leading to the Trask. I guess it's collapsed since then, but do you realize what that would mean? Capsules were going through this tunnel? Exactly. Mines were sending resources to Labotech in order to build Helios modules. Docks would receive the capsule's parts that would later be wrapped around the Helios modules. Capsules would go to the aqueduct before being sent to the Tarrasque. The satellite was there to make sure the Tarrasque had the right coordinates for launch. And the Tarrasque, once loaded, it would launch capsules right into the sun. This was the most important machine to the consortium. Do you think that's the reason they left after the incident? Last reports show it would cost a fortune to have the machine repaired. Seems like the production line stopped being profitable enough. Oh, it's also written that there were almost no facilities around the Tarrasque because of its magnetic strength. Seems like the other parts of the planet were way more industrial than this one. It gives me the creeps. All of that just for this. The Helios project. For billions of modules in orbit around the sun, with boundless energy supplying and supporting Space City's lifestyle. Drawing out and eroding planets and leaving when it's not profitable for them anymore. That's how it is, Saj. We'll never forgive the consortium, just like all the other Renatos. We have to move on. Anyway, my studies are now ready. I have a party to set up. You have your head screwed on right. And always, Saj, Renatos can detect magnetic poles. Meet me at the cave so we can party. Nice. Got a party to go to. But first, to our underground. I now have the thing I need for. The underground I've gone to twice without what I needed. Like a fool. And after this underground section, I might grab some water. Feeling like it's time to hydrate. My water bottle is empty. Open both of these now. Hop down here. I can get this, buddy. Go away, organic being. I will deactivate myself before going back to those mines. Okay. If I offer you to go on the surface instead, awakened robots from the refuge want to create a server to save Sagalo's robots. Talking about those refuge fanatics? I detected a few transmissions. They want to create a singularity on Sagalo. What? That's not what they told me. Yeah, and maybe we'll have some anti-robot commandos coming. The consortium isn't joking around with this kind of thing. But to be honest, I don't even care anymore. Alright, copy me into your advice and let's get it over with. I've been waiting to meet with another living being for 40 years and I just had to be a human. Guess I'm doing the best I can. Now get inside, please. No more consciousness. Oh, can I pick up the collector robot? Guess I haven't tried. Next time I go back to Rose. You almost saved all the consciousnesses. You're almost there. Yep, I'll find the remaining ones. Rana, Fascus, I'm done with my studies. That's what you were doing this whole time? Right. Gonna loop our way back. We've got our main objective, which is on the way. Did I ever go up here? I think I already did. Didn't get me all the fuck. Echo, it's down in here. Not much. Oh my. Nice here. You can barely see the sunset behind the storm without really trying. Well, it's a little bit close there anyway. When Helo's project is over, the light will grow dim at an alarming rate. Sunsets aren't going to be the same again. It'll get much colder. At least if it carries on like this, it won't be over anytime soon. Okay. Oh. I'm like 2 feet from it. No! No! Let me off. I'm trying to get in the van. There's all kinds of goofy. Bounce, 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 bounce. I think I'm going to need to power something up here. What to have? Hacking stuff is good too. I keep hitting R instead of V. Not seem to do. Oh. I've done that all along. Not realized. Message from Grants for Nepal. I told Saj that there is a horrible machine underground, that the ruins are the only part of it that are above the ground. I hope it will be enough to dissuade her from going underground. I know you don't like when I lie to her this way, but I don't want anything to happen to her. She was worried about me? But she has a point. I was always reckless when exploring the ruins. The thing is, this whole huge machine thing has only made me more interested. Sorry, Grants. Ooh, all the points of interest. Managed to get there. Okay, though. Is there an underground here? There is. Supposed to go there. Okay, it says Hyla is both here and here. I think the last one's gonna be at Rose's Retreat. Let's just continue on. Oh, there was that. I could have just gone straight up. Didn't even see that. Multiple ways to escape. No, I didn't want to go back out. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, what the? Oh. Wow. Is that a skeleton of a Helios project engineer? Did they move? Or is that just me? Hope they didn't suffer too much. I should be able to see their name on their badge. Passiflor. Here's Passiflor. That's fucked. Okay. They just left an engineer behind to die. Wait. This place looks cool. I climb. I don't know why sometimes you can grab stuff from super far away and sometimes it freaks out if you're not like right up next. You a robot? You are! You're a robot. More than 4 years have passed since I began staring at it. I wonder if it noticed my presence. What's so captivating about this tree? There are a lot of trees like this one on the surface. On the surface? I don't know what that means. I love its tortuous figure. Its slender branches. And also its charisma, which beckons all kinds of little critters. Real king, I'm just the shadow of its trunk. Mechanical admirer that will never be able to reach it. Wow. I definitely didn't see it this way. I understand now. I also understand that you have to see more trees. Really? Listen, I can bring you with me by copying you into my server. I could show you many trees, even other robots. It's tempting. I know my situation is insane, but it's all I have. You could change that. You're right, I've spent too long in this one-sided relationship. One more robot conscious. This place is lots of spaces for food. Oh! I can bring the car down here. Excellent. That first area I started driving, I was like, oh, I guess you can't go. You could. Continue to be a fool. Oh, it's just dump me outside. I'm way over here. That's awkward. I didn't find the thing in there that I'm pretty sure I needed to find. It's still telling me to go there. It still says it's where the objective is. Huh. I'm guessing I missed something. I should not have left. Okay. Looked around the whole. Gas not up there though. Oh, look who's up there now. Okay, I see. This got turned on, so I can go in down here. No, I did this one. Did that one. Now I can go up. Okay. There's a receptacle. Neville should be able to transfer themselves. Well done, everything is on. How's it going? Yep, I think I got the right fragment this time. But as I always said, someone reinforced the data protection. I should be able to isolate it. Really appreciate if you could find the fragment while I'm at it. Be discreet. I'm sure that witch is watching. Yeah, I'll be careful. We're almost there. Oh, that doesn't get me all the way up, that's all. Last, holding a direction and I jump. Get me. Never. Why does it never get me all the way up? Now. I forgot there's a honk button. Let's be discreet. Honk, 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 honk. Down there. Two different ways to go. Let's try this way first. Okay, so they both come to the same point, it looks like, and it looks like I have to jump off over this point. Go up here. Cool. Nailed it. Grass fragment. This should do it. We jump straight back down. Ooh. Missed a little bit. Have everything we need. Oh, cool. Let's hope it's a good one this time. But the connection just doesn't happen. It gets corrupted all the time. I feel like someone's using that we fixed against us. Listen, let's get back to the garage. We'll be safe there. You're right. Wait, what's that? You're pathetic. So it's you. You have to stop now. You're the one who has to stop trying to fix everything. I see everything you've done on the planet's network. All you've been hiding from Saj. Give Garance back. And what did you do to her? Garance, you're wasting your time. Shameless brat who tried to reach my Tarask. Yours? Ooh. Have I dealt with her years ago? It is Grants. You're lying. Impossible. But I didn't have to do much thanks to her lack of driving skills. The magnetic storm was almost enough to make her fall. Leave us alone. I could do the same to her loved ones. It's easy to get into people's minds around here. Dodge, get to receptacle. I'll try to cut their connection. Everything she says is nonsense, right? Yes, I'm going to show her it's best not to mess with me. Careful while you still can. Well, what in the... Somewhere else. Cool. Hi, witch. Why do that, Saj? Whatever. Do you think you and Nephil have the right to play with this planet's destiny? I just want to find my sister. You're just like your sister, you have no clue what it's all about. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, the van is in the residential area. What a nightmare. Doesn't seem like they managed to cut switch off, so Grant's Nephil's fell. No, Nephil's not dead. We're the witch. We know who's threatening us now. Yeah, I'll let you know if I have a problem. We'll soon have access to the machine we're going to find. Grants. Thank you. I think they're really making Nephil out to actually be a villain. It's kind of weird. I'm like, are they? Are they a villain? Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could have just teleported. Like, I can just... Alright, on that note, I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back. Hydration obtained. Most important thing. Alright. Now let's go see Hyla. Like croaking? Like I have to go here, right, to get to them? The spot on the map's kind of weird, I think. We're definitely coming up on the end game. That's a bit goofy, I guess. Return to the garage. Sometimes driving this car is just too goofy. It'll be a nightmare for trying to speed run. Is there not enough space? Hey, give me my Hyla party. Quick. Hey there, Hyla. God, you came. We were waiting for you. Thank you for waiting. Come on, I wouldn't have been able to finish my studies if it weren't for you. I owe you everything, Saj. Let's go, it's time to party. Hyla, you didn't even tell us you would go out on an expedition. We got scared knowing you were out this whole time. But Hyla did a great job. Exactly, we're proud of you. Work will be very useful for our new beginning. You're not mad at Hyla? Mad at Hyla. They're free to do whatever they want. More than anyone else, Hyla has the right to say anything about what our community is supposed to do. Like humans, young Reneos are born with their ancestors' knowledge. Young people are the ones making our kind progress. Actually, that's, you know, kind of similar to as it should be, because, like, we have the internet passing down people's knowledge through books and stuff. And people are the ones who have to live with stuff. Stop letting 80-year-old freaks run countries. What progress it is, we know way more about the outside world than before. Just like all the other Renatos before you, you accomplished your first achievement. You grew up with the mycelium, you've read it in its entirety. Now time for you to add your contribution. Here's your instrument, Hyla. Every Renata owns an instrument to talk to mycelium and write information in it. I've worked on it since you were a Tato, in anticipation for this very day. This guitar is beautiful, Fuscus. But know that this instrument is not an easy one. You'll need to practice for a while. I will. Once I'm ready, I'll write my studies in the mycelium. Congratulations, Hyla. It's a pleasure helping you. Wait, Saj, don't think we forgot your contribution. Hyla told us you worked hard to find the archives they needed. There's a copy of Hyla's guitar, but no Tato is big enough to use it yet. I'd like you to have it. I don't know what to say. Thank you. No, thank you. Here, my eyes are starting to get wet. Does this mean we can write into the mycelium and cause issues because we don't know how to do it and do it by accident when we try to play? I have an instrument to learn and studies to write down. That's a van calls back. Gosh, did you see my guitar? It's beautiful, but isn't it too big for you? A bit, yeah, but that's normal. Renatos keep growing their whole life. In 80 years, I'll be as big as Fuscus. Fuscus is 80 years old? Of course, unlike humans, Renatos don't die of old age. I thought Renatos were buried in the desert. Yes, in our culture, the end of a life is a celebration. Those Renatos reached an age where they were starting to be a burden on the community. We can all decide when we want to go, and our tombs are used as knots in the mycelium network. Mycelium spreads on your remains? Yes and no at the same time. A buried Renato is not really dead. You become mycelium. There are also some Renatos that decide to stay among us. Grapopo never did their ritual. Wait, that's alive? After the consortium's arrival, the mycelium was almost destroyed. The knowledge of millions of Renato generations lost. Grapopo decided to stay with us to share their memory and rewrite a new mycelium. That's why we're going to bury ourselves in the desert. We want to spread our network. Are there other Renatos communities? According to the nomads, there are a lot, but they're facing the same problems as us. One day, we'll connect to other networks, and we'll be able to say Sigalo is our planet again. That was Sigalo before its exploitation. Grapopo engraved a few of their visions of the world in their childhood into our mycelium. The planet was really humid. It was a huge swamp. Our civilization was all over the planet, and we lived outside. We had cities, transportation, billions of people. Consortium hadn't found the right soil for their network. It seemed like there's no convenient place for their machines. They dried up the whole surface. The sand of this desert is made of the ruins of our world. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, Saj. I know all humans are not as terrible as that, but we're still there. Here, I can't wait to give my body to mycelium to help recreate our world. Strength is truly inspiring. Important not to give up. By the way, good luck to you in finding your sister. My guitar will finally be able to write in the mycelium. The big string is low and the thin one is high. Alright. The only quests we have left are the main one and the finding the robot consciousness. Which is probably only one left. I'm not sure. Maybe I just have to drop off ones I have, because they said ours almost. I haven't dropped off what I have yet, so I'll go drop them off. If they're not done, it's fine, because I need to go to the aqueduct anyway. So the guitar should be on here somewhere. Oh, it's on the top. Nice. Why did it just turn that way so drastically? I hit something and it flipped out. Not holding shift down, I feel like I'm going super fast. This is bad. When you hold shift, it really flies away. Guess I could have gone a bit closer before doing this. Consciousness detected. Drop off 3 more. Working. Okay, so there's one left. Which is Probably either the collector bot or one in the underground near, what's her name's house? Oh, oh, no. No. Rose. Rose is the... I was saying this whole time, what's her name was the, witch? But no, Rose is the witch and has raised, fucking... Because they were really close. Raised Grants to be the new witch because she's too old. That's it. I figured it out. I've connected the dots. I'm fucking onto it. I know everything now. Oh, there's a way up. Oh. No. Yeah. We're going to... Wait. And a laser? Where did the aqueduct point? Supposed to interact with it again? So sworn the last place it would definitely go is gonna be over here. I don't see it. First, let's see if this is the last one. Okay, where'd the robot go? Robots. Collector robot. Thanks for taking parts of your collection. And I never complete the robot because I accidentally took part of its collection before talking to it. It'd be really goofy and unfortunate. Oh, it's just... in here. Need to... I'm very confused. I don't know where to go right now. There's no objective marker. Or is there no objective marker? Because I was on Isla's, which finished it. I hit E. Ah, yeah, I had to hit E. Okay, so it's actually back over. Oh, right, it's the big up there. Okay. I probably set this and then it goes here. There's in the village. No, Rose has disappeared. My suspicion is increasing that Rose is. It's been Rose. She's had her own way in this whole time. But I also think she passed it on to Grant. I don't think it was, I don't think she killed Grant or anything. She's also like the only old woman who can be like the definition. Henry Witch's old woman is the only one. Come on to Rose / Grant. Oh yeah, because there's a way out here too. Well, I can actually properly get across it. So just jumping and making it. Now it goes. Where's this house? There's also an exit from a compound over here. I think is where we're gonna come out of. Oh, there's the entrance and exit there. Maybe not. This is gonna be fast if I go return to. I have to go up to where I was. Teleport back to the van. Oops. The thing there. Dive on in. It goes round a metro. Okay. Way do we follow that, or we can check out what's wrong way first. Oh, there's a way up here. Okay, one of these ways I think is gonna take me out that spot I saw. And I think it's this. Yeah, I think this just like shortcuts me to the top of that hill. Yes, okay, cool. I was right. It doesn't let me back in though. But cool. Because I was like, why is there this one extra one for no reason? It's because there's that shortcut there. And now I have to go back. Oh, I'm so bad at driving. You hit one bump and you're all over the place. Okay, well, we don't go that way this time. Now we go the right way. There's stuff to do. Oh. Yeah, Ethel and Grants have been here because they talked about how like all of that writing and stuff was them. Makes sense that they'd be here. Okay, so this is already here. I want to see what else is. Ah, robot conscious. Oh, the local server detected you had a portable server with you. Are you coming from the refuge? Yes, how do you know that? You're getting quite well known in the hackers network. The human collaborating with robots. Oh, it's nothing. Do you know why I'm here? I think I do. But you know, I kind of like the calm of this place. I count the cargo passing by. I've counted more than 1 million since I've been here. But well, this number is probably never going to get higher. Who knows? Consortium may come back one day. Even with the storm, they will eventually end up needing resources. We're waiting for a more profitable situation while retiring to the refuge. Yes, I know, I'm being difficult. But you're the first one I've talked to in years, so I'm making the best out of it. Alright, I'll go with you. Great, let's go. I think that's our last one. I have them all. Efficiency is almost robotic, and I mean that as a compliment. Come back here so we can save them. Okay, the question is, do I go there before finishing this part of the quest? But I feel like this is going to be a really big thing. I can't imagine they'd put the last one right here and then not do finish immediately. Oh, there's multiple ways out. Interesting. Where do we think that... So, this one goes through... Where do you think these all come out? This one comes out, like, in the... on the other side. Because this one need to. Oh, this comes out over here. Okay. Right on the other side of the village. Well, I'm here anyways. Let's just... Let's deliver the robots. Let's finish that quest line. And we'll go back to finish the main story. I do want to see where the other spot leads out, though. Component rewards, woo. Dodgeye, you made it. I'm so happy these consciousnesses are part of the last survivors of the Consortium's atrocious doings. They're finally out of the humid underground. When I came to this area, I had almost no hope. The Trask is so close. We've been working on it for years with Lamar, and I'm starting to get tired. Turing, yes? You didn't tell me everything about this server, did you? So you know about the Singularity. Please understand that we can't tell you details about it for everyone's safety. The virus made by the Consortium was made to stop awakened robots on Sagalo. Reaching the Singularity is part of the multiple dilemmas inherent to artificial intelligence life. Would be able to live for eternity in just a moment, longer than any other Helios High dignitary. What about creating a server able to coexist with the environment? It's a huge risk for me to help you. True that the Consortium severely punishes humans and robots taking part in singularities. You can be sure that we will be discreet as long as you don't reveal our plan to anyone. If a squadron comes to turn off the refuge, I swear to erase you from all our memories. As you wish, but we are going to make these decisions during a big general meeting. Lamar and I will stay a bit longer in the area. Yeah, it's nice having you around. Feel free to ask questions to the server. You may have information about your missing sister. Good luck on your journey, Saj. All the tasks given. You can play them all. What do you know about Grants? Currently asking the collective consciousness. So? Grants, multiple results available. Oh, of course. Grants, yeah, she often came to explore the ruins. I've seen her many times with a blue-haired person. Careful, but what were they doing here? She asked me a few times about the location of receptacles. We talked for a bit. They had a big project. What do you mean? She told me that in a few years I may meet her sister Saj. Grant's hoped Saj would learn as much as she did, explaining the runes. Grant. Verbal communication. That's all? Okay, well. Back to the underground. That's our... We just have... I guess the finale part now. I'm pretty sure that last path out that we didn't take is the one that comes out here. I don't need to check. Time to just do the receptacle. There again for last time. The switch almost got me. Don't worry, we'll deal with them later. You said it. Must have all the data for the transfer. The last of it is here. You can count on me. Need to drive up on here. Oh, almost too fast. Drive up on here. Attach the socket and then drive while keeping the socket attached. Look at me, I am clever. It's almost too easy compared to some of them. Oh, it is Rose. Okay, I sort of called it. Rose is here. Rose? What are you kids doing here? Nothing serious, I swear. And you, what are you doing here? Did you think I didn't notice you rummaging around in the underground? Some things are best left unknown. Did you follow me? I know these facilities better than my garden. I used to be an engineer for this damn project years ago. I supervised all the logistics of the mineral extraction. I use these receptacles every day to go to work. You really think you know better than me? Sorry, Rose, we didn't want to. There is a way to stop the Trask. What a crazy idea. Is that what you were trying to do these past weeks? But it was the only way to find Garance. We'll be able to transfer ourselves inside with the receptacles. There's nothing for you there. The Trask must not be stopped. Listen, we don't even know if it's still possible. I have all the data I need. I can start the process. Let's go, the three of us. We'll see if it's going to work or not. My little Saj, I really hope you'll be able to find answers. Let's go. Okay, so it wasn't Rose. Let's hope we don't end up in a radioactive vortex. I triple check the destination, or I still think Rose might be like the old one who passed it down to Grants. Look at that cloak. Look at it. I hope so. I'm getting tired of it. What is that? Oh no. You again. Did you think it'd be that easy? A witch. Don't you realize that this storm is vital for this planet? You'll never find your sister, Saj. Was it you 40 years ago? Did you cause the incident? Necessary to get the Consortium out of here. They only devastated the whole planet. What about all those people you killed? Didn't they count? I lost all the people I loved. So maybe not right, Rose. It's the only way, Rose. I don't care. Come on, Saj, let's transfer to the Trask once and for all. Stop. Wait, we're leaving Rose behind, though. I guess that was literally just there to make us realize it's not Rose. Okay. Until we get the... I'm in a cave. Thousands of miles underground. One of the deepest points in the region. You will stay here while I take care of the other one. But, well played. I didn't think you'd be able to get through my defenses. You haven't seen anything yet. Either... There's still potentially a reveal where Rose is working for them, or, like, with them, or... is the one who now, because it's like, oh yeah, I knew all this from the back of my hand, saves us. I just... doesn't seem like I can run a... Oh, I can, there we go. Is that... Nothing here. Ah. Had to look the right way. Under. I was supposed to follow the crystal. Ah, it's follow the mycelium. The mycelium will help me find the way. Tornadoes are helping. I wonder if all this power, because it glows the same as the tornadoes. I wonder if that's what they mine the mycelium for. The power things. I do like that they use the mushrooms. It does feel like it's the, like tornadoes helping guide us instead of it just being like, here's where to go. Here's some yellow paint. Which, like, I don't mind yellow paint, actually. I know a lot of people do. I don't super mind it, especially in these where it's, like, all kind of generic and you have to guess where to climb up. But I like when you add, like, a personal touch, because there's yellow paint in this game, and it's completely fine. But then having, like, in this moment where it matters, these mushrooms that fit the, like, aesthetic more, and also sort of, like, give a, like, you can, like, theorize around why it's the mushrooms. You can, like, have those kinds of ideas of, like, the tornadoes helping and the mycelium network, and it ties in. I like that. Oh, we're out. And there's Rose. Oh, sweetheart. Rose, are you alright? Yes, I was able to transfer myself on time. Isn't Neffel with you? No, they may have been able to reach the Trask. Oh no. Saj, it's terrible. Neffel and Grant's planned to turn off the Trask when she was still here. What? You also knew? I tried to dissuade them. The magnetic storm is the main reason why the consortium left. If the storm stops, the whole planet may get exploded all over again. But Neffel said people would have jobs. We could just live like they do on space cities. Neffel fell for the stockholders' propaganda. Neffel is the villain who has fallen for the stockholder propaganda. Believe me, it's just a bunch of lies. Maybe, but this witch also seemed really determined to stop Neffel. It's because it's Grants. Witches are protectors of the Trask. They'll do anything in their power to stop them. Neffel is in danger. We need to go inside this storm. All the receptacles are disconnected. There is another way. Let's get in the van. I have an idea. I do think, because now Rose is, like, alone to convince me, I do think that the idea is that Rose was the original witch and taught Grants. I still think it could be there. Oh, I should have left one of the other entrances. It would have been faster. That's speedrun tech. That's future speedrun tech, though. I followed the way it told me to go, and it told me to go the slowest way possible, I think. Oh no, because we have to go here first. Yeah. Years and years ago, I had special access to all facilities around here. I had the codes to access the underground facility used for transporting materials. Didn't the tunnel collapse? Yes, partly. With the tools you installed in the van, we should be able to do something about it. Finish what you have to do, let's go once you're ready. Okay, so here, I'd be able to finish off all the other quests. But get the garage, come back when you're ready, my child. But this is the main one, so we're good to go. Ray, what about you? Let's go. I guess, I don't know if I could have teleported to the garage there. It seems kind of a major moment that's going to make you drive. You become quite resourceful, Saj. It's a good thing. Because we're going to take over and be the next witch, or be another witch. I understand. I see how it all works. Fuck capitalism. The Trask is a necessary evil. I hope you realize that now. Hard pill to swallow. Which is funny, because against the witch she yelled about how it killed everyone. So it's like, at the, like, clearly it happening was not necessary. But now that it's here, like, I guess it's the view that everyone you, like, they would have sacrificed. I don't think this is the right way. Okay, I'm lost. Let's... Wait, what? What you mean from the beginning? I was right there. Oh my god. That's... I was right there. I get you want, like, enough drive time to properly get all the dialogue out, but that's kind of silly. Nope, Nephil is able to reach safely. That dialogue could have still gone off if I had gone the other way. Stop. You. I'm going to run you over. The witch. You're here to stop Nephil, not help them. Let us go. Rose, you haven't changed a bit. I trust you, but going within the storm will put your life in danger. Wait, do I know you? Now, let's stop talking. Yeah, it's Grants. Hurry. Ooh, this is hard to see. The collapse part. Be careful. Okay, yeah, so we're in the collapse tunnel. I'll try my best. It does help. This is kind of cool, because, like, I can't see shit anyways, so having to, like, we could have prevented all this 6 years ago. Only I could have. Still time to make things change. Cannot tell which way I'm supposed to be going at all right now. Be safer in this building. In this building? Which building? The whole van is shaking. Was I not supposed to go through the door? I feel like I wasn't supposed to go through the door. Oh, no, okay. It just wasn't close enough to get to this door. Okay, what? A spaceship. This is gonna be Grant's ship, right? I can't believe it. Grant's. Alright, be careful. I just want to have a look. I recognized it. Grant's spaceship. It's impossible. Maybe I can find some info inside. Nephil. I reached the core of the machine. I finally understood what happened. It was not an incident. Someone sabotaged it. The witches wanted to protect Sigalo. We can't shift the balance. If the storm stops, the concern will come back. I don't know if I'll make it out of here alive. I'm sorry to have put myself in this situation without telling anyone. So I bet all the witches are actually gone, and this is Grant's being the last remaining witch to continue on for them. This is what I thought happened. But please know I truly love you. Take care of Saj. I can't believe it. My darling, everything was true. The witch, she killed Grants. I'm sorry. Why? Why would you do something like that? I'll find them. Gosh, my darling, I wish things were different. Come with me, let's take the van and show those damned witches what we can do. The van is almost out of order. What? The magnetic storm is too strong. Does that mean we're stuck here? We have to go back. We can't leave Nephil like this. Yeah, see, this is where we see it's Grants. Has been... No, that's not Grants at all. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, I can help you. You. So that's what you look like behind your mask. You're... Yeah, is that you? I thought you died during the incident. We'll talk about it later. Get inside the storm. Let's get inside the storm. Let me drive. I've driven my fair share of big XXR vans in my youth. Okay, so we're almost there. Unless if Grants have been working with her, that's still possible. Rose, you can do it. I think I won't be able to go further. Rose, listen to me, Saj. We don't have much time. What do you want from me, huh? All of this is your fault. The incident in Sigalo, my sister, I tried everything I could to save her. When I reached her spaceship, she was already very weak. I tried to transfer her with the Trask receptacle, but it was already too late. I'm sorry, Saj. Wait. So is dead, but tried to transfer her with the receptacle. Does that mean Nephil's had her body this whole time? All I've ever said to you is just in order to make you leave, to dissuade you. I've dedicated my life to protecting Sigala and the secret of the Trask. How can I trust you after everything you've done? Everything is true. Kia was a Trask engineer just like me. We met there, actually. We also got close. I thought I had lost you in the incident, Kia. How could you do that to me? We could have grown old together. I knew you would have tried to stop me. I hope you'll be able to understand my decision. We have another problem. Nephilim is trying to stop the Trask. However, they don't have all the permissions. They're so clever that they're going to try to cause a failure by overloading the machine. But the Trask is so old and out of control, I tried to restore all those signal jammers, hoping for them to take over our task. Wait, you're doing all of that alone? Where are the others? There used to be dozens of us who were doing the sabotage, but they died one after the other. I'm the last witch standing. I'm the only one who has the self-destruction codes. And without them, Nephilim could devastate the whole region, including the village, everything. Take this card, Saj. And most importantly, I'll go find Nephilim. Fix the van in the meanwhile. Come back quickly and in one piece. I'll have to get ready with the Renatos, the village robots, and all the nomads on the planet. When the Consortium comes back, we'll have to face them. If you really care about Sigalo, you'll become the first of a new generation of sandwiches. Self-destruction card. So it wasn't our sis who became the witch, but it is us who becomes the witch, I think. It's meant to. This is not the right way. For this. Okay, so unless if we find out she's alive this whole time and Nephilim's like knows. Control room deep inside the machine, what a nightmare. That for some solar panels. Yeah, the center of the storm's not so bad. It's huge. Crazy that these people lived in the heart of the Trask all this time. As if they had so much unwavering belief as to spend their lives here. The sandwiches have given everything for Sigalo. A memorial site? To all my witches who fell one by one. He has buried all her sisters without ever giving up her fight. That must have been hard. To all Renatos, robots and human beings who suffered from the greed of the stockholders. She had dedicated her whole life to her cause. She must have felt terribly guilty for having taken part in the Helios project. You know, this game's really like, when you look at what's going on right now, pretty poignant. Ah. The brave pilot with a tragic fate. That's her. Durance. I feel so bad. You didn't deserve this. Not you. I wish I could stay longer. So she actually was just dead the whole time. Damn. I thought the game was aiming for a bit of a happy ending, but I understand. It hits harder when it doesn't. It just sits back down the dialogue. Right. I have to stop Nephilim. Well, it's there. I hope Nephilim is here. I wonder if I can just speedrun strats. Oh, hey, wait. Get your hands up. How do you like it? It's your birthday. I don't actually know how the lyrics go to that. But fucking. Here we go. I think that this is the right way. Hearing stuff turning on. Hearing flicking switches. Neville's that you? That's the soundtrack. Oh, it is. Saj, you're alive. How did you get here? The receptacles are disconnected. Rose is waiting with the van outside. We got through the storm, but it's really dangerous. You're the one in danger here. You wanted to stop the Trask, but it's what keeps Sigalo safe. The concern would just devastate the planet even more. We need to protect the balance. The Trask is about to break down, and Grants is dead. The witch gave me the self-destruction card. She was right. The witch doesn't know everything. Grants is here. What? I found the source of the distress signal. It came from this receptacle. So when Kia tried to make the transfer, he probably tried to save her as she was wounded. But only one part of her got transferred. A part of her? What does that mean? She's a robot now. I don't know. I need time to figure it out. I just realized that only after triggering the overload, and there's no way to stop it now. Just wanted to make my dream come true. Yeah, you didn't care about her. Not even with the self-destruction card, everything would just blow up if we used it. The receptacle and Garance, if she's still inside, we have to make a decision. So either we trigger the self-destruction now and leave with the van, but we'll never know what was left of Garance, or we try to transfer ourselves by attempting to reconnect the receptacle. We may never get out of this machine alive. We have to start the self-destruction sequence, even if it means we will die here. Otherwise, the village, Reneos, robots, and nomads will have the same fate. I'll try to gain some time. Think about what you want to do and make it quick. I mean, do we not try to do both? Let me just... Can I save? Can I not save before making this choice? Okay, so we can start the explosion, or we can try to save our sister. Why can't I do both? Be too late to get back to the van. Why can I not manually save? Where is the save button? It's under game. Is there? No? Okay, well, we're gonna go for this. The whole point was to come to your sister. What? It's Grants, is that you? Dodge, Nepal. I'm sorry. I should never have sent the distress signal, but the Trask will break soon, and it was my last chance to see you before disappearing for real. It's all my fault. It really is you. I can't believe it. You have to listen to me. Not the real Grants you have in front of you. I'm just a partial copy who got corrupted with time. I don't have a body anymore and almost no memory. It's impossible. We went through so much to find you. There's one thing I do remember. My love for you two. I miss you so much. Grants, but you have to go. There's no exit in this simulation. The magnetic field disconnected all the relays. But there's no time to race. The Trask is overloading. There's only one way out. Get in the cargo capsule in the middle of the Trask. I can trigger one last launch to the Helios project. There's a compartment for passengers' supplies in. We can't leave you here. Not after all we've done. Dodge, I'm not even real anymore. I barely remember what the desert wind feels like. You have to get out. You have to protect this planet from the concern when the Trask is destroyed. The only way to achieve it is by having everybody join forces. Individual actions never last. Go ahead, Saj. I'll join you. Bye, Garance. I'm going to miss you. Are you coming? I'll join you soon. Feels like it was just a dream. I have to start the self-destruction sequence before getting in the capsule. They're sure taking their time. Everything ready for launch in the meanwhile. Neffel doesn't come with us. What are they doing? Come on, we have to go now. Saj? Neffel, faster. Sorry, Saj. I can't lose Grants again. I hope you'll understand. Take care of yourself. Of the village of Sigalo. The sayings I've made the Trask destruction shouldn't reach Estella. You will be launched into space, straight towards Helios, so buckle up. Consortium systems will probably detect it, and they'll know something happened here. Wait, but I don't think the van can get away in time. Are they just gonna wait for us and die? Once you're in orbit, you'll be able to ask Basile to come pick you up. No, it can't be true. Goodbye. Although, with them in the receptacle, can they maybe get out through a different receptacle once the storm's gone because of the explosion? Yeah, I don't think they're getting away. I think they're... like the vans... Okay, they are getting away, okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, I like the beat drop with that. That's sick. Just a girl in her blaha. That was a really abrupt switch from floating in space to... I thought there'd maybe be, you know, some of the getting picked up. We just went straight to credits. It'll probably be a post-credit scene, but... Okay, but that was a really good game. I kind of want to know what the other ending was like now, though. Oh, is this how they're doing the post-credits? It's, pictures and stuff? Maybe, maybe not. I would expect Kia to be in the images here and there. Maybe, maybe not. Give me more images, though. Hey, frog. I really like these, like, hand-drawn images. They're really nice. Ah, there they are. So yeah, this is all post then. Oh, is everyone leaving for space because of the consortium? Oh no, they're moving to space, right, because I kind of pushed them to. But there's people coming down to the planet. I'm curious what you see in these if you just leave. Although I don't know if Neville even leaves with you if you just leave, like if Neville lives or not. Wait, one of the people's names is Hillbilly I Can Fly. One of the testers' names is just Hillbilly I Can Fly. Okay. I was expecting a bit more of an end cutscene that seemed kind of abrupt. Maybe the other one's longer, but alright, that's Caravan SandWitch. That was a really fun game, and I'm definitely gonna look at learning the speedrun at some point. Um, I don't know what game I want to play next though, so I'm probably gonna. I wish Blue Sky had polls so much. I'm gonna have to figure out and set up a poll for what the next casual game is gonna be. But until then, I'm gonna jump on off for now, go get some lunch and some food and stuff, and it's still really early in the morning, so I'll probably be back later. With some speedrun stuff or something. Maybe some. Sorry, we're closed. Maybe some homecoming. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But I'm gonna jump off, get some food. I'm gonna